Here we go. Each morning when I see your face, I truly believe this is the place I'm supposed to be. 'Cause you love me. Give me a reason to come straight home. From your love and I can never roam. 'Cause you love me. You really love me.
Hey, what's up? This is Marc Avon Evans, and you're tuned in to Verse TV. That's hashtag VERSTEAV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share often. I'll be with you guys all week. See you soon. Peace.
Last one. Let's get to these. These are our Verse TV questions. We ask everyone, those are part of the LGBT community, those who are not, but it's getting more so towards the LGBT community. So if you had, question one, if you had all the money and power necessary, what would you do or change that you would feel will most benefit the LGBT community?
I mean, remember, like, when I was, again, I was born in 1970, so we had recreation centers in the community and neighborhoods. So bringing back the idea of a funded rec center, a community center where kids can come in, families, all inclusive, offering obviously the after-school tutoring programs for all the kids, but then like physical and mental health support, like, having a place to go and to talk safely without being judged, gay, straight, whatever the need would be. I mean, I can't say faith-based, but it's definitely holistic in the approach. So the old school rec, you can come do sports, you can do yoga, fitness, you can do you can have group therapy, you can talk to someone directly. That's obviously the better. I want it to be legitimate, like nothing that is shady or questionable. But the community hub and the center for everyone to be able to go to and be welcome and be supported and be able to just be, and be able to be flourished and supported and nurtured.
Right. Awesome. Thank you so much. I actually have the same idea for something I want to do to give back to my community. It's sort of the same line. So, see? Somebody else thinking the same thing. What's more we need? Trust me. Number two on the list today is this. Starts with a quote, and they don't ask with a question. The quote is this. Ask not where I live or what I like to eat or how I comb my hair, but ask me, what am I living for? In detail, ask me what I think is keeping me from living fully for the thing I want to live for. And that's Thomas Morton. So the actual question is this. What is your goal in life, and what do you feel is slowing you down from achieving that goal?
My goal, but just because my goal is not monetary, but requires funding, because, I think Prince said once that money can't buy you love, but it can pay for the search. It's kind of a deeply profound thing. To be an artist, to be able to live my art, to live my culture, my true self as an artist and healer, without fear of funding for it. It was to be able to support myself and my family, to get back to my community, and to have my art reach as many people as possible who need it and want to hear it. So really, it's really about being able to live as an artist. And I mean, I don't need to be rich. I'm not turning money away if someone wants it to happen, but to be able to make a living honestly doing what I love to do. Like Confucius said, choose a job you love. You never work a day in your life. So I want to be able to do what I love to do, and not have to worry about doing the job that you do what you have to do, so you want to do what you want to do.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, love it. So question number 3 is this. What is your deepest tea? Something that you've never shared on social media before, but something that you're willing to share with us, of course.
I mean, I don't know if I'm saying, I think I wrote, I don't know if it's my deepest tea, but the fact that I'm a huge fan of musicals, dance, I love theater. I don't even know when it started, but I remember watching West Side Story as a kid. I loved, obviously Roots, which is both history and music in that as well. But Porgy and Bess. A lot of that was and the latter part was Porgy and Bess was influenced by the choir at Morgan State. But I've loved you know, like all that, you know, Maria. You know, I was a huge sucker for all like Grease.
Right.
So, but yeah, like I'm saying, the biggest thing is like when I was and as a kid, my mom, single mom, put me in the Y, like, you know, summer program for the Y at the YMCA, and she signed me up for classes. They they do a random assortment, and she put me in like I was in gymnastics, I was in swimming, and maybe I think it was ballet, swimming, and karate, martial arts. And I told my dad, I said, Dad, I don't want to go to ballet because it's just girls and you know. My dad, like, oh, I'm going down there. So I went to, you know, of course, I was already signed up. I went to class. I loved ballet. I think I went like one to two classes. It was great, and he changed it. I was like, damn, I actually like that. So I could have been, I could have been Savion Glover or like, you know, or Rishnikov, whoever the, like, I have a good friend Ayun who's Shiny Dances, and you know, I still work with theater. I do work with theater. Like I've been able to take my music and perform live and dance in Baltimore, Theater Project, and a few other places. I love musicals and I love dance. My wife makes fun of me because every time we make jokes, I'll do something like, you know, I'll do a dance, like I'll mimic modern African dance. She's like, she make me sick because you can actually dance. And she dances African dance. She's like, you make me sick because you've been asleep, but you can really dance. So who knows? I could have been a dancer. I could have been rewarded for fame, you know.
Keep on dancing as you're singing first and dance in the background.
Right.
You can always have your Broadway moment, don't you worry. And number four, listeners, what stumbling blocks have you encountered on your path going up, and how did you overcome them?
Well, as a young artist, just you know, I was hugely influenced in the latter part of my decision to do music through Brian McKnight and Will Downing, because as a baritone, Will gave me songs that I could sing at like weddings and gigs, and Brian is a great writer and made me play my falsetto, my tenor. So in the early '90s, I was shopping my 3 or 4 singles to labels, to Capitol and EMI Records, and again, like I said, the labels weren't really looking for another R&B dude when hip hop R&B was so huge. And I was doing smooth, like, you know, like Kim and Will Downing type stuff. So I got frustrated with, like, you know, send us more. I'm like, all right, but y'all ain't doing nothing. So, and then all of a sudden the labels, something happened with the EMI, all labels changed hands. So I went independent. So, I always felt like I was a production away or a song away from being heard. I think I'm one of the best voices you're not hearing. So I used to always say that I'm one of the best singers you're not really hearing, like the world hasn't heard yet. So, it took me, my first album's called The First 7 Years. It took me 7 years to get the courage to commit to it, pay off a small business loan to get the photos done and get my CDs pressed and get it started. So, being afraid of failure, the fear of failure, fear of success, it's a dual thing. Like, you know, like, if I try, I might fail. Or if I try, I might succeed. And then what happens? You know, it's that fear, the fear and insecurity was probably the biggest block for me for a long time. And after getting the courage to do the first album led to a single that got me a career around the world. So fear was the biggest thing. Don't be afraid to be you and to try. Don't be afraid to fail. Like, you know, because you fail and you learn something and you go at it again. There's not a single huge success story that didn't have a failure on the way up there.
That's definitely good advice, and very greatly appreciated. And the last but not least, the last question is this: ideally, what do you want to be the legacy for your music?
Music that was intentionally about love, romance, and hope. Like, you know, I write mostly love songs, romantic songs, but I also write about faith, positive, uplifting songs about hope and you know, empowerment. But just I want people to be able to listen to my songs for years and go like, that's a good song. That was a genuine. I love his voice, and I love that it was, you know, it was. I always like it's very simplicated. I want to be able to just sing songs that's. I think of soul music as I always defined as not being a genre, but coming from one soul and speaking to another. And I want to make sure I'm reaching people and taking them on a journey and in some way a smile. If I touch you, if you felt something in one of my songs, we've connected, and it's soul music.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a pleasure. We have Marc Avon Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, please tell us where we can find you so that way we can know, so that way we can know, if they're listening now and they're just tuning in, they can know where to find the music, know where to see your YouTube videos, all that amazing stuff.
Cool. I'm very active on social media. So it's Marc with a C, M-A-R-C, Avon, like the product, Avon Evans. Marc Avon Evans pics on Instagram, Marc Avon Evans music on Facebook, and that links to everything I'm doing. Performances, video links. You can Google me. I'm Googleable. You can Google me, or you can ask Siri about me.
That's hot.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it, man. I'm here.
Maryland-based
worldwide.
Yes, Maryland-based worldwide. And guess what? Here all week long with the Verse TV team. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. You also remember you have to like, comment, subscribe. That's how we keep in tune with what you're doing. That's how you let us know what's going on. And if you got any things you want to let Marc know, please hit him up. Also, you can let us know right here. We'll make sure Marc gets it. But let us know, guys. Again, we're here all the team with Verse TV, Troy Weeks Music. See you guys next week with a new interview and a new time. And somebody new we let you know about. Thank you so much, Marc.
I love you, y'all. Peace.
Never felt what I feel for you, and you love me. I love you and you love me, Baby, then you make me smile. Stroke my ego, take care of my child. And me, you do this 'cause you love me, love me. Better than me, and I've been to myself.